Hello everyone, I'm Rinku Dhiman, working as an assistant professor in Electrical Engineering Department at RP IIT Technical and Medical Campus, Karnal. So today we are going to discuss about the open loop control system. So as per our classification of control system, depending upon control action, that is independent of open with the output or dependent on the output, we have two types. One is your open loop closed loop control system, and another is closed loop control system. So in this lecture, we will discuss open loop control system only. So open loop control system is like a system in which the control action is totally independent of the output of the system. That is called open loop system. So we can say the output is not related to your input concept. The output is totally independent of your input. So you can see an example right here is the reference input RT we are giving to our controller. The controller will take action as per the input reference we have given and generate the U2 signal. So control signal is U2 signal is generated by the controller and that is fed to our process. The process will taken as per according our UT signal and the controlled output CT will be generated. So in this we can say the output don't have any relation with your input. So output is totally independent of your input. So that's why it is open loop control system. For example, we are with the electric hand dryer. Say this is our electric hand dryer and we just put our hands over here. So the hot air comes out as long as you keep your hand under the machine, irrespective of how much your hand is dried. So you can see like जब तक आपके hand dry होंगे, that feedback signal is not sent to the hot dryer as well. Automatic washing machine. So this is another example of open loop control system, as the machine will run according to the preset time irrespective of washing is complete or not. So we have to just set the timing in the machine and the cloth will washed again and again unless and until the time will be up. Then again is the bread toaster. This is the another example of OLCS, the open loop control system. The machine run as adjusted time irrespective of toasting is completed or not. Then automatic tea or coffee vending machine. These machines are also function for a pre-adjusted time only. Light switch, lamps glow whenever the light switch is on irrespective of the light is required or not. So if we'll on the light, then it will be go on. So switch light will be on throughout the time whenever until and until we switch off the light. So volume on a stereo system is adjusted volume in a system is adjusted manually respective of the output volume level. So advantages about the open loop control system, it is very simple in construction. So as there is no feedback element in this, so it is very simple in construction we can. Then it is economical. The very few less component is over the only a controller is over there. So it's a very economical for the purpose of use and easy to maintain. Less component, less maintenance will be required. Generally stable. So see output output is not dependent upon input, so it is generally stable. It is convenient to use as the output is difficult to measure. And the disadvantages also include the open loop control system. They are inaccurate. So as we are set the input, only the action will be taken by the reference input. We do not get the any desired output in that case. They are unreliable. So the operation of these open loop control system is unreliable. So we can say they are more stable, or they are not more and more stable as our closed loop control system. Any change in output cannot be corrected automatically. So there will, if there will be any change in output, that can't be corrected automatically because it is independent of the input, reference input. So this is all about the open loop control system. Thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe our channel and stay tuned with us for more videos on